I can't wait to get to know Houston, man. I've been hearing so many things.
No, just make sure you bring your off.
Yes.
Staying ease.
Man, the mosquitoes ain't no joke, bro. I literally went. Look, the mosquitoes, like, they so crucial out here. Like, you know, I be training in the garage, and I have the mosquito lighter, the candle light, and the LED one, right? I promise you, I kid you not, I'm not over exaggerating. It looks like the mosquitoes go right over the candle and be like, "What's that?"
And they go back. This nigga got that whack shit.
They be talking mash. Look at this. Look, somebody come look at this shit. Look at this. You got it.
This nigga got Walmart brand.
No, that's dollar store brand.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Free Agents Podcast. And so, love to welcome everybody here today. I'm just excited to be here, representing my guy Elijah Cisse and University Prisoner. I'll be talking about that a little later, but definitely wanted to show him some love tonight as well. But as always, I don't do this thing alone, so let me go ahead and bring in the fellas. What is going on? What is going on? And what is going on?
Test 1, 2.
Yes, 2. You're here. Ricky, you're on mute though. You gotta unmute yourself, buddy.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh shit! You brought that nigga in white? Oh,
hey.
Let's get married.
First of all,
Yo, one nigga in your white tie-dye shirt.
Hey man, I literally just walked in from a workout, so I'm feeling sexy. You know what I mean? I'm feeling sexy. You know?
Yo, I want to know, where are you at?
That's what I'm saying.
You're in
the gym or something?
I'm at the crib, man. This is where I do my DJ sets. So my other laptop in where I usually do it wasn't working, so I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just come out here and set the whole shit up with the lights and shit. So
you got curtains in your
crib.
I'm
the auditorium. I know.
Right. Yeah, showtime at the Apollo.
I'm in the multi-purpose room, man.
That's a dope setup. I feel like I'm gonna take my stuff down now.
For real.
Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this big ugly set compared to that. But anyway, what's up, Robbie, man? I didn't get a chance to hang out with you last show, bro.
I know, man. I was supposed to hop in, man, but my allergies were really kicking me in the penis. So, I took some. I got drugged up and passed out, man. But I'm here now, and we got some exciting shit coming up next week, man. So I'm excited about that. Definitely.
Yeah, man. So real quick before we jump in, I want to shout out to Cherie for jumping in already early. What up? What up? And this is, as always, I struggle with trying to do Amir's job or Bel-Ami's job, but I'm gonna make it work. First, I want to say, here's the links. I'm trying to do this so I don't know how he does all this at one time. All right, there's a link. So if you want to be a part, if you want to join in, please do so. And before we get into anything else, please subscribe. Click. Yes, right. Click that subscribe button, set your notifications, and share this information out, y'all, as well. Like, we want to get this thing, jumping and popping and all that great stuff. And so, do that.
Yeah. Shout out to Yavar John right quick from Malaysia, always checking in.
Oh,
nice.
Malay. Was good.
Yeah, and he got a question too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you answer this. I don't know if you want to start off with this, but I mean, that's a good question.
Hey, this is the perfect question. Because I guess I probably should start off every show with why do we call ourselves the Free Agents? The reason why we are the name Free Agents is because we are all about trying to explore what does it mean to be free, defining freedom in our own lives, and not just like freedom in the sense of like liberty, like how we sort of think of like freedom when it comes to like laws and stuff, but then also freedom in like finances, freedom in spirituality, freedom in health, freedom in all those different aspects. Like, how are we going to define freedom? Which actually is a great segue to our first part, which is
wait. Hold on. Can I respond real quick?
Yeah. Oh yeah, in Leevert, yeah. I think Leevert is the one that actually came up with the name Free Agents.
Yeah, but I wanted to say, each time I don't meet with y'all, or each time, like those days leading up to meeting with you all, reminds me of this quote: and the function of freedom is to free someone else. Like, I feel like you all free me every week from whatever ailments, mental, physical. It's just like, it's a brotherhood, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just want to make sure I share that.
Oh, that was it. We need to get some like bomb drops or something. Like, every time somebody does something dope.
We'll talk to Amir about that when he gets on, man.
Yeah.
we gotta
that would have
your
perfect.
job. Hope I don't mess with the segue, man.
Is it too late to add this to my Twitch? Because I'm already linked up with StreamYard for my Twitch.
Let me see if I hit edit. This is stuff I've never done before. Robbie Tolan's Twitch. I did that. and say save changes. Bam. And we are on.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, man. We gotta spread the word and show
Yeah.
love, man. So,
Yo, if you want us to, we don't mind being on your Twitch every Tuesday.
Hey, that works. That works. Y'all can't be talking shit about my clothes though when if y'all gonna be broadcasting.
This nigga Robbie showed up.
Oh, this nigga, this tight ass shirt back again.
There he go again.
So I guess it's also important to say, I think I already mentioned it. Bel-Ami, he's running a little bit behind. Bel-Ami's on a world tour right now, so he's just traveling. But he should be joining us here shortly. But we definitely have in our designated hitter, no pun intended, Robbie Tolan, who is always, bringing in, some of the most interesting stories and points of view, and we definitely enjoy it and love it.
He started the crack stories, right? The crack chronicles.
No, technically, you started the crack chronicles.
You started the crack story.
He just took it to the next level.
Wait, I added a little sprinkle. I added some paprika to it. I thought Robbie came in with the crack chronicle. Hello.
I had a crack story that wasn't even my own. You
had
first-hand crack experience.
Wait, now you had a couple of crack experiences.
Right. The first time I saw this nigga smoke crack, he was like, "Fuck Obama." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Damn, this nigga's in my house. It got a little personal. I have some personal crack chronicles. Oh man!
All right, so real quick, y'all, how are y'all defining freedom today? Robbie, let's start with you.
I am defining freedom. I actually had a couple of interesting phone calls today that if everything works out, man, will allow me to move around a little bit more freely and do some other stuff that I've been trying to get into. So it was a very positive and liberating day. So I'm defining freedom with the possibility of being able to get into some other shit that I've been trying to do and move around a little bit more. So
nice. And say my man's name again. Arvajan. Yavarajan said he is defining freedom. Freedom for him is being comfortable with who we truly are in any places we are in, and that is dope.
Yep.
What's up with you, Leevert? How you defining freedom this week?
Yeah, listen, man. My brother celebrated his 50th. My brother and his wife had the same birthday, and they celebrated their 50th up in Napa. And so I went for this wine tasting, and the brother was like, "Yo, never judge a glass of wine from the first sip." Right? It takes. I think the first sip is like cleans your palate. Second sip, like with the food, and third sip, you're really into the actual like embodiment of the wine. So for me, it's just like, wow, like it just opened my mind of like judging. How many things did I judge from the first sip, right?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Ooh. So I just started thinking about like, an hour later, I'll be like,
that's the bomb drop, man. Where the bomb drop at? We need a bomb drop.
Nah, man, nah. But real talk, like, and not on some bougie shit, because like a lot of the people who make the wine, those are like us, right? So like, and we went. And this is winemakers of color, right? There's a Mexican family, Masueño, and then there's a black winemaker, Corner 103. So just shout out to the winemakers out there.
Nice.
So I'm living that way, like not living off the first sip. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Very
man.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all know me, man. So,
all right, what's going on with you, Ricky?
Man, I want to be 100% transparent. Well, as always, that's one thing I love about our show, man. It's just there's no judgment here. You can just say what the hell you want to say, and and then you kind of get, you get picked on, but it's funny. But then there's no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? But I love
you do get picked on.
You do get picked on. Definitely a whole lot.
Trying to be open and share like intimate stories.
Yeah, just don't start crying. Like, man, the other day I was man, and then, like, you don't shut your part. Now I'm just playing. I didn't get too serious. Man, y'all said I could say anything, huh? Man, that was the other day I just couldn't stop it.
and then it goes into the chats. Just keep going. Don't
Just
stop.
keep going. But I am defining freedom by being comfortable enough to say, and I'm gonna say this tactfully, to say that I am understanding and learning the power of casting spells. Okay, it'll sound crazy. Okay, but the more studying I do with mindset and consciousness and understanding, the power of manifestation, and then we start studying indigenous cultures, and you start studying our culture. You start studying, all of our, the Aborigines and everybody else who had these we call them seances or these spells, these rituals. That they did to manifest exactly what they wanted, but it was nothing more than stuff that we technically do all day, every day anyway. We cast spells on ourselves. We say negative and positive things about ourselves, but every time you speak, you actually cast a particular spell on yourself. You're asking for that thing, and depending on what you're doing and what you're holding, even sometimes what you're holding, like you be holding a glass of water and be like, "This is some stupid shit," and then all of a sudden you get sick while you're drinking water. You know what I'm saying? So we're not understanding the power of the words and the things that we're holding. You know what I'm saying? So I'm intentionally, like, even with my products, like taking like I am enlightened and being intentional when I say certain things. So like right before I speak, I'll say I'm enlightened or I'm conscious or I'm clear, and take all that intention and purposely like cast a spell upon myself and the energy around me. And I used to be scared to do that, honestly. I used to be scared to do it, especially growing up in the church, you know what I'm saying? And, you say it in church, like, I'm going to cast a spell on you, but technically you do the same thing when you go up to get prayed for, and they're like, Lord, in your name, like, it's the same thing. It's just a transfer of energy in the way you say things, the way you do things. They take holy oil, rub it together, and they say, in the name of Jesus, and so on and so forth. So I'm defining freedom by being comfortable enough to say that I'm intentionally taking God's natural born like herbs and spices and casting intentional spells upon myself and my life and people around me.
That's very dope.
Yo,
it's funny you said that, man. I was on my run earlier, and I was on the phone with my cousin. I was like, man, I fucking hate working out. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I need to stop saying that because it makes me not want to do that shit more. You know what I mean? Even if I don't believe it, just like, I can't wait to get it in today. You know what I mean? I gotta, but we kind of get in a rut, or I'll do it tomorrow. Or I don't feel like working out today. I'll do it tomorrow. And then, like I said earlier, when I was running, I was like, man, I fucking hate being out here. It's hot. And I was like, you know what? Let me just, even if I don't believe it, just say some positive shit about working out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, nigga, I'm about to be sexy after this shit. You know what I mean? Like, just something like, just being intentional about the words that you and the energy that you put out there. That's man, y'all on some enlightened shit today, man. I'm trying to drink the Kool-Aid, bro.
I'm about to hit you with, I'm about to take it to church real quick since you brought it up. Well, so like you just made me thought about so Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So you say it, you either bring it to life or you kill it. So
exactly.
And then another one says, whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles.
Come on.
So,
Watch what you say.
Watch what you say.
So shut your ass up, basically.
Exactly. Don't say shit if you don't mean shit.
Right.
Say it one more time. Who shall keepeth their moutheth?
It says, whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles.
One more time. I'm sorry. One more time.
I ain't doing it no more.
I was laughing at Lee.
No, who shall keepeth his mouth?
Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles.
I like that.
Yeah. That's deep. You know what I love about us, man? This is something that I wish we had in church. That's why I couldn't preach in church anymore. I like actually being able to talk about church shit and cuss at the same time.
Hey, I mean, I used to go to a church and that's exactly what they did.
Church?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just words. I mean, so that's the thing, right? Let's break down this word cuss, right? So it really comes from the word curse, right? Because we're speaking about like tongue. We're speaking about like your words have, power. So curse words, there's only really one curse word, and that's damn, because you're damning something, damnation. That's why it has an N. DAMN because it's actually damnation. So when you damn something somewhere, you're sending it. So usually to hell, right? So if you say damn something, that's cursing it to hell, right? But all these other words, shit, fuck, bitch, motherfucker, all that other stuff, like those are words that.
Which one?
Which one?
Which one specifically?
He said them all. He said that shit like one cuss word. Shit, damn shit, motherfucker.
She got my motherfucker.
Oh.
She got my motherfucker.
But
You
all
have no
those
commas and nothing, no colons.
all those other words are just words that came from other people's vernacular, and we have adopted them as like profane words. They're not curse words. They're only profane. There's only 2 curse words in the Bible, and that's damn and fool. Everything else is open.
Dang. So when we be joking around, like, man, he's a goddamn fool. Like that's worse.
Right.
That's worse than
You have
saying,
literally.
fuck
You
you,
damn
bitch.
someone.
Think about what you just did. You said God's name in vain.
Right.
You cursed him twice.
You goddamn fool. Wow, we say that like ain't nothing nowadays.
Yeah, we do. But it's also, but that's weird though, because it's also like you can say that shit almost like nigga, like what's up, nigga, like oh that boy goddamn fool, like oh that nigga crazy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But it's actually a curse word, so that's interesting. So does the energy behind it make a difference, you think, or is it just those 3 words?
No, it definitely is the intention, right? So, like, if you're damning something, but it might not even be intentional because you might not even intentionally mean to damn something, but you do it, and then you're surprised when it happens.
We know
so it's like
right. That's the thing about it. That's what I was saying earlier. Is like we don't. Most of the time we say words and we have no idea where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we understand like what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to say? We understand that moment of using that word. Like we all say nigga all the time. We know we don't really mean nothing by it. But as soon as you get around another group of people, somebody else say it, then we know it means something by it. But most times it's a super subconscious thing.
Mm-hmm.
But because you haven't defined the word, when you say it, it goes back to its origin of the word. So if you're saying something with so much energy and you don't have an intention on what you're saying with that word, do you actually manifest the origin of that particular word? You know, so that's why I was like, take a second to understand like your intentions with the words you're saying and why you're using those particular words, you know. And so
yeah, I mean, and to that point, I mean, I think we should just be intentional with everything we do. That's one thing I sort of respected about not just one thing, but of many other things about Barack Obama, right? So like he really took his time and he was intentional about his words. Like people were kind of pissed because he would always be like, and then because like he's sort of like making sure he's picking and choosing.
Sure.
How do I want to say this statement so that people know I mean it?
And how do I not say goddamn shit, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I'm gonna define my freedom. So 2 things happened to me that I want to talk about. The first one is I don't know if she's watching either. And then also I want to say real quick, how y'all defining freedom? All of our viewers, please put that in the chat as well. But so my daughter, I saw she posted a video of her driving and like practice driving in a parking lot. And man, my heart just like sunk. And like because and this is I guess so what am I saying? How am I defining freedom? Like I think one of the hardest things I had to do is like move away. I mean, well, one of the hardest things is going through a divorce and having a child, which is like the hardest thing because like you're sort of, you know, it's not the child's fault, but the child's the one that ends up getting hurt from all of it. But like watching her do these driving lessons sort of brought me back to like when I taught her how to ride a bike, and then like not being there. I thought about what Ricky said last week about like missing moments, and then like not being there and not being able to be in that moment, but then also knowing, and this is no knock to him because he's a great, you know, stepfather, her stepfather, being the one to do this, right? And I'm just like, man, like that should be me. And it's like, but it's not me. And it's like, I'm here in New Jersey and then she's in Texas. And I'm like, I have to watch it. Right. And so like, so one of the things I think for me for like, so defining freedom is like being okay with that and still wanting to cheer it on because like, it's still growth for all of us, right? And it's still her progressing, and it's still being proud in that moment, because I am proud, but it's like, man, I just wish it was me, kind of deal. So yeah, and but also realizing that, like, and I thought about Ricky, like I said, because I still have an opportunity to be able to do this, 2 more times with my 2 boys. So, but yeah, so like that was one of the things I just wanted to bring up and just like get off of my chest. And the other one is, man, I'm so glad.
Hold on, no, I don't want you to run past that, man.
Okay.
That's one of those moments where you gotta just sit and let that thing marinate, because that was a powerful moment, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, do you know how many niggas I know don't say that?
Yeah. And I mean, what made me really think about it too is just like, and also I thought, like, man, how can people not take care of their kids? Right. Like how can, like, especially as a father, like, how can you just be like, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about that person. I'm just like my daughter is all I think about, like, constantly. And so it's like, that was the other thing that hit me, is just like, you gotta be there for your kids. You just gotta be there. So
that's what's up. So shout out to you for having that vulnerable moment, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
And I wonder if it's like you were helping her with the steering with the bike, but now that she's driving, she's doing her own steering. So will she know when to apply the brakes? Will she know when to accelerate? You know what I mean? And like knowing that she's on her own on that, right? Because it wasn't just you just watching her in a video. It wasn't like she was winning some award for volleyball. It was her car, right? And driving and the possibilities, distance, right? So
and so another good way to look at
that, getting deep, man.
I know, right? We got
he must have smoked that weed earlier.
Grade A crack, man. You know what I'm saying? California's finest, man.
Fuck Obama.
And actually, I'm gonna bring in our guy. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. There you go. Straight from the bus stop. Oh,
right, get off the bus.
What up, man?
Get off the bus.
Real quick. So I heard some, usually I have my, man, I can't stand moments, right? But,
of course you do.
But I was listening in, you know what I'm saying? I tuned in as I was, walking back from the train. And Leevert, man, you said something that was super deep, bro.
I did.
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2.
You said something about don't judge wine by the first sip.
Mm-hmm. That's very dope.
Yo, it made me think, what else are we in the first sip of?
Yeah.
That we don't realize we're in the first sip of.
Marriage.
Yo, that's the first thing.
Business.
Sometimes I be sipping like
business.
Yep, not a good sip right here.
You gotta get some food first. You gotta eat. You gotta nourish your body. And then
eat some food first.
You gotta drink it in sections.
And think about it. This is why it got real deep though, because if you spend any time drinking wine, and there's plenty of wine is drank in my house, like wine tastes different based on what you're pairing with it. Mm-hmm. And like based on what you pair with it, you're going to taste different things in the wine. So thinking about, and I'm thinking holistically, as our brother Rickey Getwood Jr. might say, you know what I'm saying? Like we got to think about what we're putting in our bodies that make that wine and that first sip taste the way it does. And not just in our bodies, but like in our lives. Like what are we putting in our life that's changing the way this wine tastes? And we calling the wine bad. And you know what I'm saying? We saying this job is not for me. They just don't understand me. But like you're doing everything that's counterproductive to the job that you're doing. Or, you know what I'm saying? This relationship ain't for me, when really like you found them in the wrong place, a place you shouldn't have been. You know what I'm saying? So like what things are we doing that's changing the taste of that first sip? That's making us think that first sip is not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
This brother.
No, I was gonna say, listen,
y'all, all of y'all, man. I be leaving this motherfucker with like so many gems, bro.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, if all y'all listen to is the first 30 minutes, y'all should walk away. Top notch.
I'm good. Session over.
Top notch.
You should be enlightened. You should be. Yeah.
Before we get ignorant, we always are enlightened before we get ignorant.
It's gonna get
No,
dark.
The other thing I was just gonna say real quick is like, so I took a trip to New York today, and I realized my freedom is New Jersey, because New York ain't for me anymore. Like I went there and I had to pick up, so I picked up my. Of course, I keep doing that because camera switch. I picked up my university prisoner shirt, and then I got some shoes for Avery's birthday. One of his former teachers got him some shoes, and so like, and I was like, I'm gonna stay in the city for a little bit, and it's Tuesday, 11:30. So what do? You drive around, look for a parking spot, and I was like, man, I also gotta go to the restroom. You can't go to the restroom in New York. And so then I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna turn around and go home. And so that's what I did. I was like, this is not for me. I can go across the bridge. I can stop at the nearest store, get out, use the restroom because it's a parking space, and they're gonna let me use the restroom because ain't no crazy people gonna go in the restroom and do crazy things like put crap on the walls. And I was like, or smoke crack. And so I was like, you know what? This is where I belong. I belong in Jersey. We got Jersey plates now. I'm gonna get my Jersey driver's license next week, in a couple of weeks. I am now a New Jerseyan, or whatever they call themselves.
What do they call New Jersey resident? New Jerseyites?
I don't know. I'll find out though. But I was like, y'all can keep New York. I mean, no disrespect. I love it. I love to visit. Like I was thinking of like how like when me and Bel-Ami and Erica first went to New York, it wooed me. Like, it was like really nice outside and the sun was hitting me right. And I was like, ooh, this is where I belong. Like like
that was that first sip.
Yeah, like some fine chick, right? Like she wooed me and I was like, yes, I'm gonna stay there. And then she beat the crap out of me. And then she brought me back. And then I met some other chick named New Jersey and she better. She just better. She better. She more relaxed. She's chill. She got space.
That first sip was good to him. Right. And then that second and third, that he ate some food, and that he's like, And then that third sip, he was like, oh, this is bullshit.
New York is better as a side piece, not a main piece.
Oh man.
So, yeah. So real quick, I know we got some people in the building. I don't know if they're ready though. I told them to get ready. So
were y'all able to do pre stuff?
Yeah, we did some pre stuff. So we'll see. Oh, there they are. There they go.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna jump in. We got some special guests, but I want to show a video before we bring them on. So tune into this real quick.
Hi, my name is Ibrahima Diallo. I'm from West Africa, Guinea, and this is my partner.
Hi, my name is Abubakar Diallo, and I'm also from West Africa, Guinea. This is our first product, Laba of Laba Fashion, which stands for Life Appreciation for Beauty and Art. In the back is our logo, which is a Greek letter for L, which as you can see is the first letter in our brand name. We started Laba to be able to empower the youth to reach their greatest potential. We'd like if you guys go show support, follow us on our Instagram, Laba Fashion, stay up to date with our latest content. Thank you.
So yeah, we got the boys of Laba Fashion in the building. Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Are they frozen?
They're frozen. Time. They
so frozen or scared.
Y'all so cold.
They're ice cold. They so ice cold. They frozen.
So cold. Hey, y'all, we're gonna kick y'all out real quick, and then y'all. Okay, there we go. Oh, they're back. I see them.
Okay, here we go. What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
How y'all doing?
Good.
All
right. I feel like they got a funny connection going on. We're gonna try this one more time. Let's try this one more time.
All right, here we go.
One more again. All right,
that's better.
What's up, fellas?
Ibrahima, Abubakar, how y'all doing?
Good, Mr. Bel-Ami. How you doing?
So here's the thing, y'all. They're gonna call me Mr. Bel-Ami.
We always call you Mr. Bel-Ami. Why you? What's wrong, man?
Right.
They're gonna call me Mr. Bel-Ami. Can you explain to them why y'all are calling me Mr. Bel-Ami?
Mr. Bel-Ami is our teacher. For like a very long time. Nick C.
Absolutely. Say that one more time because y'all were breaking up a little bit. I want them to hear this.
we call him Mr. Bel-Ami because he's our former teacher at XC Charter School, and then we have been like together for a very long time, and it was an awesome time.
You know,
Nice.
listen, and so I wanted listen. These are two former students of mine. And if I can say, these are exceptional young men, even beyond that relationship. And I'm just really proud of them for stepping out and taking this leap and just doing something different. You know what I mean? And it's really cool to have you gentlemen experience this other side of my life as well, outside of the classroom, which I'm sure I was so influential in your education and making you guys the brilliant young minds that you are today. I'm sure I'd like to think that I had a role in that, at least in how you guys count your money.
Right.
Cool. So real quick, can you give us just some background on? We watched the video, Leevert Fashion. What is Leevert?
Leevert is a street fashion brand.
Hold on, we having some connection. Can y'all hear them?
Yeah, I
You
heard
can hear 'em. I think
street
they just
fashion
froze
brand, and then it froze up.
But where did you get the name? Because it's a beautiful name, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
The word Leevert actually originated
from the language called Fulani, which is from West Africa.
and the word means beautiful.
And then
Labab means beautiful.
Yeah.
language.
And you said the language is Fulani?
Yes.
Nice.
I didn't hear all of that, but I think I heard the most important parts, which is it's from West Africa and it means beautiful. And so, you know, I mean, I think our culture is so rich, man. And I want to lift you guys up as well, man. You guys are doing your thing, and that's amazing, bro. See two young positive young men doing that thing, man. I love seeing stuff like that. And I'm trying not to cuss because now we.
I know, like everybody pull back a little bit.
Yo, so DJ Elbow, you had a question earlier. Do you remember what that question was?
I think I was just trying to ask. I mean, I just trying to get a sense of like how they put it together, right? How they put how they made that into an acronym. Like, were you guys just together when that happened, or was it one of your ideas, or like, you know?
Like we first started like back in like last year, and then we started working on we had like a different name, and we stopped for a minute, and we started coming back, and then we called each other, and it was like, yo, well, you still trying to do this? He was like, yeah. So they just came together and they like put our ideas together, and it was like, yo.
And do you have influencers? Like, who influenced you the most? Who inspires you to do it and to continue doing it? Right.
Yeah, we have a former 7th grade math teacher. He also has a brand at Com.
Like we see him doing it, and then we were like, "Yo, that is dope. Like, how can we do the same thing?" And then he was like, "Yo, I can help you out." But then after that, every Saturday and stuff, like go to the park, have some fun and stuff. Like, yo, we want to start our own thing. We want to start our own thing. Like, we want to show other kids like we could do this. Like,
nice.
He empowered us.
So like he just passed it down. Like, yo, that's dope. Start doing it.
Shouts out, and I don't know if everybody heard that. It was breaking up on my end, but shouts out to Mr. Cobb, my brother Primus Cobb, the one and only fellow Morehouse man as well. But I don't know if you guys heard it clearly, but he has a brand of his own called COMM, COMM, and it stands for a lot of different things. Maybe we'll get Primus on the show one day to talk about that. But he empowered them to do this. He was a 7th grade math teacher, and I just want to shout out him because he really goes out of his way to. And it's really, I say that, but it's really not out of his way because he makes that his way. You know what I mean? To really build into the next generation, and just I love it. It's beautiful. So what did you guys see in what he was doing that made you say, "Oh, we can do this"?
So this day where it was it wasn't class, it was usually math. On that specific day, taught us stuff about life that will open.
We breaking up real bad. Are y'all hearing that too?
No, I was breaking up too.
Not really.
Yeah.
Copy.
We want to make sure we get that, because I think you were saying something really important. Can we try to go out and come back in one more time?
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, have them log out. Y'all log out.
Okay.
Y'all log out and then hit the link again and come back in. And while we wait for them to come back, man, I just want to shout out Primus Cobb again. And listen, man, this is, if nothing else, it just shows, it speaks to like how important it is that we be on top of what we're doing, because kids watching, everybody's watching, and you never know what they're looking at. I know they learned something in his math class, because by the time they got to me, they knew what they were doing, but they were also watching him outside of math class, or they felt that strong enough connection to him in that class to even care about what he was doing outside. And kids, they watch that and they're influenced by everything that we do. And this is beautiful. It's a beautiful moment for me.
Yeah, and I was also going to say, I think like it also shows the importance of like what education really is, right? It's not just about like books, right? It's about teaching beyond the classroom. That's why I used to call it, like, beyond the four walls. And so, I mean, that's what it should be about. It should always be about like, how do you take what you're doing in that classroom and practically apply it to like the world? And like to Ricky's point, like those are some free brothers. Like they are already free agents. Like if I had the mindset that they had at the age that they had, either we wouldn't have the show or the show would be somewhere else. So.
It's like I always said, man, class starts at dismissal.
Yes.
Like, look at what these brothers are doing. That's so powerful, man.
Class starts at dismissal. I'm about to take that catchphrase, brother.
I'm using that.
All right, here we go. They're back.
All right, here we go.
Let's try it. A little bit better.
Yeah, I mean they're moving around, so that's much better.
No. So I think you were answering the question. What did you see in what he was doing that made you say, "Oh, we can do this"? And I think you guys were talking about a conversation that you had one day.
My class, he took the time at his day.
Oh, we got movement but no sound. I don't know.
I think they have to adjust. Choose one of the headphones for the microphone, one headphone for the.
Yeah.
I think they have to do that in the setting.
Yeah.
If they do the AirPod Pros.
Oh, there are some AirPods. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So one of them, I think, if they're both on the same AirPod, then one's gonna be the microphone, the other one's gonna be like the audio, right?
That's good to know. I was about to do the same thing one day.
Just change to your phone's audio settings. But while we do that, I just would like to remind everybody, no matter where you are, just take a second, click that subscribe button, and hit that reminder on the little bell icon so you can be reminded whenever we go live. Free Agents Podcast here each and every Tuesday night, 9 p.m.
It's also sorry.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
It's also a beautiful thing. I love how we're embracing African culture and language, and and they're clearly proud of Guinea, right? And so I like how they're connecting to it and using streetwear at the same time. So I really love, because when I was growing up, middle school, it was like really a lot of derogatory names used towards Africa as a continent in and of itself. So as Black African Americans, so I just love how we're just speaking, love towards the continent, and I love how they're embracing that. So yeah, thank you, brothers.
And shout out to Bel-Ami, man, for being a dope teacher. And like, I mean, if I was your student, I'd be like, somebody would actually listen to. So shout out to you as well, man. And your young brothers. Yeah, I had a dope teacher, man. I would listen to him just because he had dreads.
So where are you all at now in your educational pursuits? Like, where are you in high school, junior high, or what's going on?
We're in the 10th grade right now, about to go to the 11th grade.
Very nice.
Oh, wow.
And what do you all are hoping for in terms of for your brand? What is it that you want to do? What do you want to pursue?
We hope this is just like a stepping stone, because our true goal is for entrepreneurs or financial free. So,
and hopefully, like, other people see what we're doing, like, empower them so they can follow our footsteps. Like,
oh, you want to inspire? That's dope.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Now,
Hey, man, there's a lane for everybody, man. Everybody, there's enough food for everybody to eat, man. So I love that you guys express that you guys want to inspire and hopefully pave the way for somebody coming up behind you, man. I love that.
Now, you two brothers, or how y'all know each other?
we just very close friends, probably distant. Don't really know.
We actually met like at school, and then
oh wow,
they like elementary. It was like, oh, we looked at each other. We was like, oh, he looked like after that first week, we didn't start talking to each other. Then as time went by, we started like getting close to each other, started talking.
You notice how connected we were with each other.
Yeah, there was like so much we could talk about, like our culture, our like where you're from, like all that type of stuff, and start talking about language.
Nice.
So y'all don't go to the same school anymore?
Nah, we don't, but we still stay connected to each other.
Oh, that's so dope, man.
So me and Robbie have known each other since we were like middle school age. Or Robbie, how old were you?
I was
10. Actually, Robbie was in elementary. Robbie was 10.
Wait. So Bel-Ami, 13-year-old hanging out with 10-year-olds.
I met Robbie at the bathroom stall. I was like, how old are you, man?
I'm 10.
Man, dang.
I could tell he was
I'm 13.
I was in the bathroom. I could tell he was 10.
Oh, okay, hold on. I can feel us going. We're going another route. I can feel it.
We getting there. We getting there. Hey, man, we gotta leave this segment on the show on a high note, right? So let's try to keep it clean for a few more minutes.
The boys' bathroom.
Yeah. What were you about to say, Bel-Ami? My bad.
So I'm saying it's really cool that you guys are connected and are seeing value in that relationship, and it's these types of relationships that are really going to hold you down. And just the fact that you all are starting an endeavor, a business endeavor, you can hold each other accountable, and really accountability is what you need most out of friendships. And if they're not holding you accountable, they're just wasting your time.
Yes.
And so I say that to say Robbie and I have always, like, we've been here, and no matter how long we go without speaking, we're always here. And so wherever life in this path takes you, I encourage you all to maintain that connection, and just continue lifting each other up and pushing each other forward. And one thing that I appreciated about teaching you all was that I could use you all to motivate the other. And I recognize that closeness, and we could have real conversations, and I know you all understood it, and that you really it went deeper with you all. And so I appreciate that. Thank you. I want to thank you all for letting me be your teacher. And we had a great conversation a couple weeks ago, and I was just thoroughly impressed, man. I continue to be impressed by your progress, and even if you regress, I'll be impressed by that to see how much you bounce back. But I love y'all from deep down in my heart, and this is beautiful. And right now, I'm rocking.
Shit! You got the LeBron hoodie?
Son.
Oh hell no!
Nice.
What's up?
right
I'm
there.
jealous.
Very dope.
Yeah.
Very dope.
I ain't gonna lie. I want one.
I'm really
know,
hating right now.
Listen,
I'm hating.
y'all don't just talk a good game, and I'm saying I walk that game. So listen, this is what I want to do. I want to encourage everybody right now in the chat. If you see this come up in your chat, make sure you click that link and it'll take you directly to their IG page. You can go follow them now. I'm looking right now. Their IG page has 98 followers. So they need to have over 100 followers at the end of the show. At least, I mean, damn. You can two of y'all can click on the link.
Remember we talked about that. You can't say that no more.
Can't say
Oh,
what.
no, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. We
Well,
can't
he was
say-
listening. He heard that. He heard it.
I didn't listen to that part. What did I say? I can't say damn.
That part.
Yeah, that's the only curse word.
Yeah, about your
Oh yeah, he missed that part.
You want to run through it again?
No, we don't.
No.
We'll talk about it. No.
This is about. Oh, really, Roger?
Boom. They got 100. They got 100. They got 100. They got 100.
They got it. Okay, it's 99 on mine. I didn't. Maybe
refresh because I was 100th subscriber. Yeah,
all right, here we go.
They got 101 now.
I'm about to follow as well.
So this is what we're gonna do. I want to do this, and I'll follow up with y'all and grab another hoodie. But on behalf of the Free Agents podcast and the listeners, anybody who comments on this video, this particular one, and gets the most likes on their comment, let's check it by the next show.
Okay.
We'll announce whoever has the most likes on their comment will win a free Leevert Fashion hoodie on behalf of Free Agents podcast, and we'll hook that up. And we'll make sure we get your size and all of that. But we want to definitely encourage the youths. And man, I'm proud of y'all. I'm happy that y'all made it on the show, and this is dope. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope this won't be your last time on here.
No, that for sure.
Tell me the acronym one more time. Life, beautiful.
Life's appreciation for beauty and art.
Life's appreciation
For beauty and
art.
That's something right there.
That's dope.
Yo, I'm looking. They got 104, so at least 5 people got on there. I love it, man.
Yeah.
And actually stay on there too. Don't be following and then unfollowing once you get off. Keep doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm posting on Facebook now.
Matter of fact, since we are asking people to subscribe, everybody right now go and subscribe to the Free Agents podcast. Yeah, because we want to get to 100.
Wait. But remember, being free is freeing somebody else. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's
right.
Very good.
We'll get there. We ain't first sippers. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and look at that. Now y'all international. Look at that.
That's right.
Yeah.
All the way in Malaysia.
Any parting words that you
give us all your socials and all that stuff. What's out there for us to purchase if we want to.
Do you guys have a website? If you have a website, let's get that link so we can put that in the chat as well.
Right now we are working on setting up the website and but right now we working through Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Dope.
So stay tuned, y'all.
Gotta start somewhere. Listen, buy the hoodies so they can afford to keep the web.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Buy these hoodies. They're worth it. And I do want to say this. I got one for myself and my wife. And she was like, this is comfortable. This is really comfortable. And it's nice and warm, but it's not so hot that you can't wear it. You don't want to wear it in 90-degree temperature, but you can wear it in 70, 72. You know what I'm saying? But it's solid quality. This is gonna last you a long time, guaranteed.
Nice.
Once again, thank you, Ibrahima Abubakar, Leevert Fashion. Make sure y'all go check that out right now. Right, I think where we at? I see 105 now. Look at that. We done got y'all 7 subscribers, 7 followers.
Appreciate the love. Thank you.
I'm trying to throw y'all some virtual flowers. I'm trying to throw y'all some flowers, fellas. I'm trying to throw y'all young men some flowers, man.
Appreciate it.
Also, whenever y'all come up with like some promo or advertisements or commercials, just
Send it our way.
Yeah, send it our way. We'll definitely play them on here.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, take care. Peace, y'all.
Much love. Much love.
Yo, that was dope.
That was
That
dope.
was really dope.
Yo, they were some. When I tell you, man, like you know how, and we were a lot of us were teachers in here. You can look at some kids and be like, yeah, they got something. They got something special. I can't wait to see what happens. And they're the kind of kids who, had I not maintained contact, I would go on the internet and Google them in a few years just to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because they were that impactful. So this is just this iteration of their journey, man. I love it.
Nice. Well, with that being said, a couple of things. First, I want to shout out. We got some people shouting us out. What's up, Des? What up, Reese? Thank y'all for joining.
We're good.
Yeah. And since we're gonna move on, but before we do, there is one big announcement that we want to make, and that is episode 19 will be in Houston at Mr. Robbie Tolan's house. That's right, y'all. We are all going to be together for the first time ever.
Right. And everybody got to wear tight white shirts. And
that's right. Tight white shirts with black ball caps to the back.
Hey, I'm doing tour days until then, so yeah.
But no, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And the biggest thing is, if you want to join us, and then I was specifically talking to there's some certain people out there. I would love to see you out there, Des, since it's going to be in your neck of the woods. But if you want to join us, DM us, hit us up, hit one of us up individually or whatever, and we'll make sure that you're on the list. That's right, y'all. We got a list. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know what all Robbie got in store. I don't know how many people are we allowed to invite, but, it's going to be some fun. So, yeah. And
Birdman hair and rub.
and we'll we will be practicing social distancing rules.
We are. I thought y'all.
I'm gonna have my drug lady come drop off some treats.
All right.
Thank you. Wow.
Crack is back. All right.
As soon as the kids leave.
Seriously.
All right, so let's get into some topics. Let's get into some topics, shall we? There's a couple, at least I definitely know I want to go through. Let's start with, this will be a short one. Let's start here. All right, so that was the Mayweather Logan Paul fight. Anybody get to see it?
I saw it.
I saw it too. I mean, those were the exciting moments.
I heard it was a boring fight.
It was not that exciting. So.
But really though, when was the last exciting Mayweather fight?
It's been a while.
Exactly. People know it.
I like seeing the defensive tactician that Mayweather is. So I almost always enjoy a Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
This one not so much. But
I mean, the Conor McGregor fight was good because he really picked him to pieces.
Yeah.
This fight on the other end, I feel like he was holding back partially. I really think that it was an exhibition, like they said it was. Yep, it was an opportunity for a YouTuber or social media, like wherever you want to call them, to get into the ring with the greatest boxer ever, and he went easy on him. I mean, he hit him, but he definitely could have knocked him out a long time ago, and he didn't. So
there was a video on IG saying that he hit him and held him up. He knocked him out and held him up so the fight will go longer. I don't know that I saw that.
I was trying to find it. I was trying to find that clip. I think it was in there, but they cut away from it. So
it was in there, but they did cut. It was when he gave him a right.
Yeah. And he, yeah.
From the highlights that I have seen and the post-fight conference that Mayweather was giving, he was saying that Logan Paul was leaning on him the whole time.
Yeah.
And
Which is what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, hell yeah, he big as hell. Shit, I lean on his ass too.
So I look at it like this, and Logan came out like a banshee, like he was crazy. And I mean, at the end of the day, this dude got 50 pounds on you. You don't want to get caught, bro. I don't care if how amateur he is.
Yeah,
he's been boxing enough to know how to punch, and clearly he hit Mayweather a couple times. So I mean, possible, my nigga. Like you don't want it. Mayweather did not want that action, and so like I feel him. Err on the side of caution. You play defense really well. If you play the hell out of the defense, it's going to be a 52-51 point basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Boring as hell to watch, but you win at the end of the day.
And I think he walked away with like 120 mil. So,
bro, 120 mil.
Who? Mayweather?
Mayweather, yeah.
Walked away with 100 mil.
How much did
anybody who
Paul
make
walk away
100
with?
mil?
His initial purse was 250,000, but then he probably would have made up to like 10 or 20 mil.
Well, what does that mean?
That means you'll
so
do
like pay per view, like it's based off the pay per view buys.
Gotcha.
So like he was guaranteed, he was guaranteed 250.
Gotcha.
And then so Mayweather was guaranteed 100 mil, and he was guaranteed 250. That also lets you know something. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that fight. 100 mil.
Yeah, 100 mil.
8 rounds. What is that? 24 minutes. I just went 24 minutes and made $100 million.
I'm taking that fight 10 times out of 9.
All right. So y'all ever see like LL Cool J do the live? Remember the live shit they did MTV Unplugged? You see LL Cool J Unplugged? Exactly. Y'all seen Jay-Z Unplugged?
Yes, that crap was live.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like in order to step in the ring with the culture, you got to bring something, right? And Mayweather is willing to sell out the culture, access to the culture to some extent, right? Like I feel like there should be levels to get into the ring with Mayweather, right? And I don't know, man.
And maybe this was a level.
I mean, you grow $60 million on YouTube. You have to put in that conversation, I guess.
Right, you're right. But this is when we say that's YouTube. Like,
no,
this is you know what I mean?
And I think we have old nigga syndrome. Like it's ONS, bro. We have ONS right now. We're suffering real bad from it. The Owens disease. If you suffer from Owens disease, mesothelioma.
I'm already writing it down because I think that might be it.
Nah.
No, but really.
But how many fights does you have to get to the greatest boxer of all time?
Don't matter. That the you got to remember in what area of life post this new technology and everybody having access are those channels that existed before are obliterated, like in every area. In finance, no, you don't need a bank no more. You can do this stuff your own. Stocks, you can buy them and trade them on your own. You don't need to go through a brokerage anymore.
Or go to Reddit and get some AMC.
To be a DJ and book shows and all of this stuff. Like you don't have to bring crates anymore.
You just need a Twitch account.
You just need a Twitch account. You don't have to be good.
Yeah.
To be a musician and put an album out. You don't need a label. You can do everything. So what I'm saying is these things that we would like to maintain some separation, these lines are all blurred now. And so influence is influence, and influence gets money. And so that's why Chad Ochocinco is fighting against some guy. And that's why Nate Robinson was fighting against Jake Paul. And that's why Logan Paul, who is more popular than Jake Paul, the reason why Jake Paul is popular is because of Logan Paul. And that's just not our lane, but he is influence, and that's really all a big fight is. You know, when we wanted Mayweather Pacquiao, it's because Pacquiao's the biggest draw. That's how the fights are paired. Who's the biggest draw? Not who's more deserving. It's who's the biggest draw. And
so that was the other brother who fought Nate Robinson. That wasn't the same.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, who is arguably a better boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, so is he actually in boxing? This other one?
No, I mean, right now he's just.
So here's the thing, and I remember this because that was the year Sirianna was here. It was during the summer, and I remember you were telling me, Derek, how all she does is watch YouTube now.
Oh yeah, and I bought her the Logan Paul. I bought her the hoodie.
And she was like, "Yeah, Logan Paul's about to fight KSI." And I'm like, "Who are these people?" So she went and told me. She gave me the rundown. Logan Paul is this YouTube guy. He ended up having a show. Yada yada yada. And KSI was another guy, black dude, and they're the biggest draws. They wanted to fight. Of course, Logan Paul got beat. Matter of fact, he got beat twice.
Yes.
Jake Paul fought KSI's little brother.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like brothers versus brother. And Jake Paul ended up getting the itch a little bit more and is actually a better boxer. It's shown to be a better boxer. But this was Logan Paul, and Logan brought money. He was big enough to get Floyd out of retirement and make $100 million. It's not too many people who would do that.
Right.
So I say all that to say, Leevert, like, there are levels if you want the fight to count. But at the end of the day, when that fight counts, like, they need more money if the fight counts. And if the fight doesn't count, it's like, okay, well, we still need a sizable amount. If you can bring me close to what it would be, yeah, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. And I was gonna say, and I think also the other thing is like, man, he's doing what he loves to do. Like, he will wake up and go box anyway. So I'm like,
might as well get paid.
Right. So
I don't know if y'all saw that last post he put. He literally said that his kids can't eat a legacy. It was like, I mean, so that right. I have mad respect for Leevert, man, because I love his, his morale. With keeping it 100 with being moral. This is just the way it should be. Nowadays, it's like you said, there is no more lines. Like, the lines aren't even blurred no more. Like, it's there. Whatever information you want, boom, that's what it is. And so if influence gets you paid, let's become an influencer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm not mad at it. Poor Floyd, though, he had to come out of retirement to make $100 million. Like,
yeah, but he's already done. But he did another.
Man,
but another thing is, he did an exhibition. I want to say he did an exhibition over in Asia somewhere with a kickboxer.
Yeah.
And he made like 70 mil. So
yeah.
His name is Money Mayweather. He said,
but I'm not mad at it though, man. Like, that dude. I mean, he can't read worth a damn, but he yeah,
but you can't question his workout ethic.
You can't question his work ethic, and he is literally creating generational wealth.
Yeah, he is.
And you can't. I mean, you can't get mad at that. And he's gracious in victory. And I mean, he ain't never got defeated, but he's gracious in victory. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, yeah. I mean, hey, that's his. But
that's his
I
thing.
mean,
it works.
Here's the thing I love about Mayweather. I think Mayweather is free, and he's free to say, "I'm all about the money." Like, people don't say that. They like, you always want to do it for some, you got this moral high ground. Oh no, there should be some things bigger than money. Mayweather's like, no, there's not.
I want money.
I want money. Give me money. Give me all the money. It's going to go to the black man who's going to give it to all these black people. And
buy $1 million cars for his friends.
Black strippers, mostly black strippers.
And guess what? We're gonna waste a lot of it, and we're still gonna have enough for generational wealth. And you're gonna be mad. And I think what people are really upset about is Floyd. It's like he outthinks you, but he does this with his opponents as well. Like, I think his will, he not only does he outthink, but he has the will to back it up. And, a lot of us can plan to do some things, but how often do we see it through to the end? And I think a lot of being a fighter is that. And if you're as successful as he has, I mean, you don't win 50 plus times in a row by not being a good planner and executing. Yeah. And so I think he does that when it comes to money too. And I think that we look at him and we say, oh, you seem ignorant. And
he's smart.
This. But never underestimate your opponent ever.
The first sip. It's that first sip. That first sip.
You got the first sip of Mayweather, and we like,
hey, we know what the clip next week gonna be. That first sip.
First sip. 1, 2, or 3, baby.
Yeah, man. That's that first sip. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
All right. So I think we got time for maybe one more, so I want to jump into this conversation. We're gonna take it to a different side. We might be able to get two in, but let's go here first. And Ricky, just jump in. Like you can just jump in when you're cut it. So
I am a single mother. I have a 6-year-old son. My son's father and I, we've tried, but he just doesn't. It didn't work out because he just hasn't given me the respect that I deserve in the relationship. Because me and my father, our relationship at this point is non-existent, it is having an impact on my dating life. And the guys that I'm attracting are just, it's all ending in the same thing. They're liars, they're cheaters, they are disrespectful. I don't know what to do moving forward as to getting back out there and, you know.
Look, I'm not trying to simplify anything that anybody is saying, but you have to understand how the mind works. You can't stop stuff from happening to you.
Absolutely.
But you have, life is 10% what happens to you, is 90% what you do about it. You can't prevent things from happening to you, but you can determine what you do about each and every one of those things. You cannot put the energy out there of everything your father did to you. Do you understand that when you emit that signal, do you know that that's what bounces back to the tower?
Yes.
It's how a cell phone works, it's how remote control works, it's how your mind works. God said a man is as he thinketh. Nothing.
Yo, so number one, shout out to my mom, Pamela Carey. That's my mother. I can always, Mama, I love you.
Oh, that's your mom? Oh, I was like, thanks, Carey.
That's mom. She just in to say what's up. I appreciate you. And I think it's about another 2 minutes with that clip, but I'm not gonna stay on long because we talked about it earlier in the show with the law of attraction and manifesting your thoughts and manifesting your actions. The girl she kept saying she keeps attracting these same type of guys over and over and over, you know. And we all know people who say, I don't know why I keep picking this type. I get the same type of person. Well, if you keep getting that same type of person, 9 times out of 10 there's something wrong with you. Okay, because you are attracting that particular type of person. He's like, they all the same. No, you're actually the same because you're getting the same type of person. And so what Steve was basically saying with her is like, we don't understand the energy that we're putting out when we hold on to things. She had such horrible issues with her dad. Her dad let her down. Her dad was abusive. He had multiple kids, so on and so forth. So every guy she attracted was the same type of way. He was abusive. He was a liar. He had multiple kids. He was cheating he was cheating. And so what he was telling her was that, like, you have to change your thought process, change the way you think about yourself, change your habits. And that's the only way you'll attract something different. You know, you are what you attract. You are what you eat. You are the way you think. If you keep thinking, I keep getting this type of person, or I keep getting this type of situation, you're right. You are confirming and affirming. Every time you open your mouth and say, I don't know why this keep happening to me. You're right. You know, it's going to keep on happening until you figure out why it's happening to you. You know, so don't even say, I don't know why. No, you know why it's happening because you keep doing the same shit over and over and over. It's kind of like Robbie was saying earlier, you know, and we all go through this. And I always tell people, like, try not to be, I mean, we're not walking around, you know, with saints and halos on our head and acting like we never get frustrated. We're not robots, but it's okay to say, I don't feel like doing this shit. Say the but. Make your butts bigger than your situation. I always say that because it's like, I don't feel like doing this shit, but I'm gonna do it anyway and I'm gonna have a good time. Most time we like, I hate doing this. I hate doing it. You're right. And the more you say it, you're bringing on the negative energy over and over and over. And now you really don't feel like doing it. And here's the thing about it. The more you say it, the more you think it, your body's actually rejecting the benefits of what you're doing.
Absolutely.
So if you're like, I'm not losing weight, you're right. Because every time you're like, oh, this is so pitiful. I hate doing this. You're rejecting the benefits. You know,
even if you try, even if you try, your body's gonna be like, pass on that.
Right, because you already said you don't like it, so you're rejecting it. I hate this. I don't like this. I don't want to do this. So even if you're putting all the effort in, your body's saying, you already told me you don't like it, so why the hell are you doing this shit?
Yo, case in point, I'm about to show you something. So last week, Ricky, you brought up that you have 3 bowel movements a day, right? And then my man Bel-Ami was like, he drops a double deuce. And I was like, yo, am I behind? Literally. And so, and guess what my body started doing this week?
Behind.
Are you behind?
Am I? Yeah, I caught that one.
I hope it's in your behind.
And so guess what my body started doing this week?
Trying to double deuce.
Doubles, man. I'm in there.
Come on, two of
Dropping them doubles.
Man.
Yesterday I had a
Man, listen.
triple.
I wish. I feel like me and my butt is always on like the third date. Like, will they? Won't they? You know what I mean? Like you know, if you about to go somewhere and you just ate maybe a couple hours ago, you're like, yo, I should be passing this before we go out. And then you're like, nah, I don't really need to go. And then as soon as you hit that freeway, you like, fuck.
Now you done messed up.
or like when you get to the club, you like, Jesus Christ.
Yo, you know what that is? I mean, I can't remember the exact scientific term for it, but I'm gonna kind of paraphrase it. But it's a subconscious act to when like you think you should be doing something, but when you let it go, it's when it actually starts the process.
Wow.
Let it go. Let's go.
Yeah. So you
Hey
hold
man,
on.
the jokes write themselves. Like
so stop holding on to shit.
Literally. That was a good one.
This episode is brought to you by
baby wipes, nigga.
and this episode has just gotten darker.
Yo.
God, okay, I'm done.
Baby wipes, nigga.
That should be the end line of our show.
Oh man.
My
Baby wipes.
nigga.
Stop holding on to shit.
Stop holding on to shit. And in all sense of the term.
Yes.
Because the moment you let go,
Yo,
it's
that's a
gone.
word, bro. That's a word.
Yo, yeah. It's like the moment you let go, it's gone.
It's gone.
Why are you holding on to
Why
it?
you holding to it? You know?
Like arguments. Think about it. Like this is everything. Like why are you holding on to it? Like just let it go.
Just let it go. Then you won't be full of shit no more.
Damn.
I'm done.
Damn.
Yeah,
I love
man.
it. It's a revolving door of the same punchline. I love it.
Oh,
It's so easy. It's right there. Just grab it.
As soon as one punchline passes, here comes another one.
That's some double deuces right there.
Double deuce, man.
Oh man.
Yo.
Drop
All
that.
right.
Sorry, that's
Well,
all I have
look.
on that topic. Yeah.
I mean, that was good, but I mean, I think there's a lesson there, right? So it's like, I mean, back to what we always been saying, like change your mindset. Mindset
Right.
is everything.
Kadre said something that I thought was really dope. He said, if you want a different dancer, you should change your dance.
Come on.
And you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, if you want a twerker, don't go to the two-step place because you're
That's
not
right.
gonna find that. You know what I'm saying? Conversely, if you want a two-step, don't go to the place where they twerking.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You gonna find a different. If you want a different dancer, change your dance. That's it.
Mm,
Exactly.
Hey, what
Yeah,
if you
'cause
want
we-
somebody that can two-step and twerk?
yeah. I mean, well,
Yeah.
but the thing is, though, think about what he said, though. It's like you attract what you are.
Right.
So you need to
What you
change your
did.
dance if you want a different dancer. Because if you're dancing in a certain way, that's what you're going to bring in.
But it's not
That's
like they
what's deep.
can't. But it's not like they can't twerk. They just don't twerk at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Two-step publicly,
But here's
or
the thing.
privately. you
Think
know what I
about
mean?
it as a man, right? If you're dancing somewhere and you see somebody just grooving, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go up to them and do the,
Right.
all of that twerking stuff and
Booty,
whatever.
booty, rocking everywhere.
Well,
No.
Somebody twerking, if you see somebody twerking on the floor, you're not gonna go up to them and dance with them like this right there.
Yeah. Let's groove tonight.
Yeah, no, it's not. You're not gonna go up
Allah.
and do bachata with them. Like it's just not happening. Like
Yeah.
and that's it. But we don't want to hear the fact that they have to change. That's the thing.
yes.
Mhm.
We don't want to be responsible for the things that are absent in our lives. We want to be responsible for everything that's here,
Mm.
but not the things that are absent.
Come
So,
on.
if I'm not where I want to be, that place I want to be is absent right now. You don't want to say I'm responsible. You want to give it to the
To
environment
somebody else.
and
Yes.
the
Right.
people who won't allow you to get there, or the white
Mm.
man.
Right.
Right. But it's
Right.
like at the end of the day, it's you.
It's all you. And then we get mad when somebody can't do what you expect them to do. Like That's dumb. Like, I'm mad at you for not doing what I need you to do. It's like, well, first of all, do it for yourself and quit putting these expectations on other people. Oh man,
Come on.
okay. I'm letting this shit out.
What's next, DJ Star? We on the road.
All right, let's do one more because I want to be respectful of everyone's time. But I thought this was a good one. I saw this clip and I was like, man, I don't know how many people know about this. So let's find out.
This movie, like, if you go back and watch the original, it wasn't just about the movie, the soundtrack, everything. Obviously, you wrote the lyrics. Jay wrote the lyrics for Bugs on that. Do you remember doing that, by the way?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I was in Sony Studios.
Really?
Acting like a rabbit.
By the way, how do you, when you write for other people, I don't know if you do it anymore, but when you used to do it, how do you get, like, still DRE is one of the greatest written songs ever, not rap, but you actually write it exactly how Dre would speak? How do you channel, because you have to be that character to write for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But on that reference track, I'm doing Dre and Snoop's vocals like that. Like,
Wow.
yeah. Still. The reference track sounds like them. The Foxy reference, I'm glad nobody can find out.
So I was like, yo, Jay-Z wrote Still Dre? And then it got me thinking, like, you know how everybody came down on Drake because they were like, oh, he doesn't write his own stuff. But I'm like, well, shoot, some of the top hip hop artists got other top hip hop artists right. And Snoop is a legend. I mean, we know Snoop can rap and write. So I'm like, what's the point? Like, why are we getting mad?
I think generally producers get a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody questions if Puffy writes anything.
Right. But he wrote Snoop as well.
You're right. That's a good point. I think it's amazing. I think at the end of the day, if you can channel artistically something that like connects with, and it seems authentic and comes across as very authentic, I think kudos to you, man. We shouldn't dump on Drake. Drake's one of the top artists ever. Yeah. One of the best rappers ever.
And not to mention,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say, like, I mean, the first part of the clip, he was saying, I didn't know this either, that he wrote all the rhymes for Space Jam for Bugs Bunny. That's what that first part of the clip was.
For this new one?
No, the old one, the original.
Oh, wow.
Who wrote those rhymes? Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
I thought they were referring to the one that...
No, he said the original Space Jam.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, wow. I didn't know either. I was like, yo, this Jay-Z is... You just don't know people until you know. Like, well, I guess we will never really know Jay-Z, but you know, well, maybe.
I'll take that back.
You know, looking at it, I'm gonna know Jay-Z. That's right.
So I'm glad you brought this up. This is my issue in terms of the culture, right? And I feel like this is what I'm talking about with Mayweather. Like, I felt like Mayweather allows people in the ring because they, you know, can bring me 100 million, right? I mean, imagine how many opportunities people have thrown and money people have thrown at Jay-Z for certain things that he could do, but you have to use the influence of the culture and your name to bring black people to the table, right? And you make money from that. Then I'm sure that, you know, to judge the measure of the man, you measure how many times they've said no, and they've seen the things that they've said no to. And so that's why I like Jay, because he chooses, he's selective of what he does. He doesn't just do something that, and he makes mistakes with the NFL stuff, but he never feels coonish. You know what I'm saying? And I think with Mayweather is coon adjacent to me right now.
Nah, I'm gonna push back,
you know what I mean?
Because you don't know what Mayweather's saying no to. A, and B, you probably don't really know what he's also doing, because I know that he does a lot for Grand Rapids. Like he pretty much, you know.
Hey, that
puts
Migo
that entire city
coonish as fuck though.
The what?
That Migo
entrance.
Oh, I ain't even. Yeah,
that shit was coon-tastic, boy.
My question too, though, is what do you constitute as, for you? What constitutes coonery?
And it's entertainment. He's
entertainment. I guess for me, because I work with
some coon
majority white folks who try to adapt the culture, right? Like they love everything black, right? And you can see how Logan and Jake somehow tapped in, and the people who look up to them are usually not that there aren't people of color, kids of color who look up to them, but it's like I know there are kids who look up to Logan and Jake Paul, say, oh, all I got to do is do this and then use YouTube and da. And it's like they don't have to go through levels, right? Because they have influence. And I feel like Jay decided to go into a different lane, bring the culture, but also elevate it, but not necessarily just allow anyone into it to get access. You know what I'm saying?
So what culture do you think Floyd is responsible for? Black culture or boxing culture?
No, Floyd is along the footsteps of great black boxers, right? And so if you're the greatest boxer of all time, you're saying the greatest of all time, people should have paid dues to get into the ring with you. I don't want to hear about how many YouTube followers you have. I want to know about the blood, sweat, and tears you sacrifice to get to this level, because that's what it talks about. Giving me a shot. Give me a shot. For boxers to come up and not get that shot, but you gave it to the YouTube white boy. That to me is
no
like,
pushback, but no, because he retired. He gave, like, first of all, you had to work up to get into the ring with Floyd. He is retired now. These are exhibitions. So he's like, yo, I got time and you want to give me money?
Why are you putting the culture on an exhibition? Like, leave the culture out of it.
No, he's done with
go do kickboxing. So kickbox.
No, but the thing is,
shit you
no, but the thing is, he doesn't do those things. He's a boxer. A, he's a boxer. B, he's bringing people who don't know boxing to boxing when boxing really needs it, because MMA is kicking his ass.
Mm-hmm.
But this when I look at the Naomi Osakas who are like, yo, I'm not playing by your rules. Oh, word? Well, then I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
But that was Floyd. Floyd was like, I'm not playing by your rules, and he started his own promotion shit. That's why he's making so much
and
money.
He's at the pinnacle. And even when he's not in the game and he's out of the game, he's retired, he's still letting them in. Like, real talk, that's how he
So you mad because he's fighting a white boy?
No, I'm mad because, I mean, between you and me, y'all know Floyd's hands are shattered glass, man. You know what I mean? It's like Robbie said, it's all about ducking and dodging, and the shit he's going to pop off in HBO, or when he was on HBO with the whatever show that he would have.
24 all access shit.
24/7, yeah, all access. Yeah. It was more about how he's going to pop off as a black man, show how much money he got, and then what he's going to do in the ring. You know, it was like he sold the fight.
Man.
I think
he definitely worked to get that, but there was a period where it's like Floyd's not knocking anybody out. You don't
have to when you that skill.
Bro, here's the thing. Floyd ain't been knocking people out for a long ass time now.
Mm-hmm. But his game.
Guess what? He stayed. Remember, he wasn't Money Mayweather the entire time.
Pretty boy.
Floyd.
Right? And then he became Money Mayweather because he realized, yo,
I ain't gonna knock no nigga out.
No, it's even deeper than that. We're not giving him credit. Floyd may be one of the most brilliant black
dumb niggas
ever.
I mean, like, he became a heel. He became a heel on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm after the money. So guess what? Not only, you know how we just talked about law of attraction. Floyd says, Money Mayweather, Money Mayweather. I'm Floyd, Money Mayweather. You're not gonna get a fight unless you have some damn money.
So you know what? Les Payne said, the easiest thing for me was to earn $1 million. The hardest thing for me was to believe that I had the value to earn $1 million. So if that's the case, I see your point. Like, the fact that he would say, dude, I want to make money off of a percentage of the hotels that are booked. How many motherfuckers buy a hot dog at my event? How many got pay-per-view? I want to make money off of all of that. But that is genius.
Even bigger than that. And I don't know if you remember this, but Floyd, I forget which fighter it was. He got into promotions because people like Don King been cheating the culture for years. And
Bob Arum.
make it my business to put
Right.
Don King out of business. I'm gonna beat his last fighter. And fighters a few years ago that fought Floyd, it was literally Don King's one of his last fighters on his roster. Don King ain't been around, and Floyd is taking the reins. Like Floyd is perhaps Floyd is changing the game. He's literally Michael Jordan buying a team. And in boxing, in boxing, the promoters, they call the shots, they make all the rules. Well, now Floyd has his own promotions company, and he's promoting these fights, and that's why he's walking away with all of this money.
And the crazy thing is, you don't really hear a lot about his, because you always hear about Golden Boy, but Floyd was doing it before. Like Floyd was doing this before Golden Boy.
And Gold Boy, y'all know that what's the dude's name?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya was not allowed to gamble in a lot of these casinos in Vegas because how many fights he's gotten into and the alcohol drinking that he had been doing.
He's a wild boy.
He also
he wears dresses. Yeah, he a wild boy.
Wait, what happened?
Do you like that?
Feel me?
He wears lingerie. He does coke.
Y'all never saw this? Y'all never saw this?
Where is Oscar De La Hoya in panties?
Was it?
You ain't heard about that?
No.
Hey, but I guess what? I guarantee you won't make fun of him.
You're right. I can't fight. I can run faster than his ass, but no.
But he's loved. But and Floyd, I think another genius part about Floyd. Now y'all give me to realize he took the black villain making money stereotype and doubled down on it, and he would fight Mexican dudes on Cinco de Mayo and come out with Mexican flag because he knew Mexicans were really gonna buy that fight. You know what I'm saying?
To see him get his ass whooped.
He is the reason why people watch boxing. Like, I'd never forget when he fought Rickey Hatton, and all those people from England thought that that Rickey Hatton was gonna kill Floyd, and Floyd went in there and just embarrassed Rickey Hatton. Embarrassed him.
You remember too, and you mentioned that he does play the heel on purpose. That's the whole Conor McGregor thing. He played up the whole race thing.
Yes.
And guess what? And guess what he did? He pretty much retired Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor didn't have to fight anymore. He was like, "Yo, I don't need." Conor McGregor walked away with 100.
And then him and Floyd became really great. Of
course,
it was a deal. He's like, "Look, I'm about to make you some money."
I become best friends with people who made me $20. You know
right? You made me millions. Oh, you my homie.
But if he falls, will we still love him?
He ain't falling.
Or his genius.
He's smart. He knows the fights to take.
This is the only thing.
Not if he physically falls. I'm saying if he gets, into some
tax evasion or beating his wife or beating his women. Those things
he's already done that. He's done that.
Here's the thing that I'm my prayer for Floyd is that this legacy is the one that lives. The stories that we just told, right? Behind the fight. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what's most important. But in order to do that, you have to be fucking great. Think about this. All the people who've tried this, tried to start a promotions company and get fights and make their own fights, who can't do it. You have to be the best boxer ever to do it. That's more telling about where we are as blacks in this country than anything. That the only person who could do this also had to be the best fighter ever in the history of ever.
I just looked up Oscar De La Hoya crossdresser, and I can't unsee this now.
Right.
I'm so disappointed in myself and you guys. We were talking about fucking Jay-Z, and now we're back to boxing.
No, we were not talking about fucking Jay-Z at all.
I can't unsee.
It's a wild boy.
You're right. That's my choice of words. But now I can't see this nigga in these panties and heels. Hey, is this real?
Yes, it's real.
Yeah.
He admits it. He shares.
So what is he
this
doing?
Is not a secret. He likes wearing underwear, women's underwear.
Bro, immediately
lace feels good, bro.
You know what? Wow.
All right. Well,
but you know, this.
You don't like lace you don't like lace on your balls. If we get shave your balls and then we also put some lace on it, I'm telling you.
You know who's not gonna wear you know who's not gonna wear it in the bed though.
I've
No, I'm gonna wear it in the bed.
He gonna wear it.
Pajamas.
For $100 million.
If that for $100 million,
I'm butt naked in the bed.
my
I'll
nigga,
enjoy it.
you know what I mean? I'll shave my balls and put some lace on Instagram Live, like
Exactly.
and put some heels on, like all the shit.
For $100 million, I'll let y'all Tyrese me.
What does that mean?
Shave.
You never thought of
Tyrese shaved his woman.
Listen.
on Instagram.
Listen. I don't want to talk about this no more because I keep looking this stuff up and I can't unsee it. And now, as soon as I looked at this nigga with this lace on and these heels and panties, what immediately popped in my head was the song "Fishnet" by Morris Day and the Times.
Well, guess what?
Now I never think of that song.
Pantyhose.
Yeah, dog, like this nigga has on fishnets.
But
Anything goes.
is, if you call him on it, bro, if you saw him walked in on him like that, and you was like, "Nigga, what the hell you doing?" He would knock you out.
He would not exactly.
Nigga, listen, if I walked in on Oscar De La Hoya with some boxing gloves and some, I'm looking at this picture. He has on boxing gloves. Well, you can't say that shit. He has on boxing gloves and panties. I'll just be like, "My bad, bro. I didn't know you was in here, dog."
You just smile and be like, "Boy, you crazy."
That
Walk
was
away.
My bad, fam. I didn't even know you was in here like that. My bad.
hold
You know, that's my fault. I didn't knock. I should have knocked. That's my fault.
No one's going. Isn't he truly free?
He is.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Like he is truly free, and that's one thing.
That nigga is a free agent.
He is 100% free, and that's the thing with all of these cats, man. Like they get to a point where they could do what they want to do, and they are really, really free, and it's entertainment, and they pay their dues. So, and they got their millions that we don't have right now. So they just like, if I want to walk around with my heels and fishnet, what you gonna tell me with my $1 million in the bank?
Exactly. Well, listen, in order to get us to that million, this is what we need you to do. We need everybody to follow, like, subscribe, comment below. If you're watching this after the live broadcast, leave a comment, drop a comment down there. And so we can get this out to more people, man. We're really trying to get this show out. I love what we've done so far. We've come a long way. And follow, like, subscribe. Hit that little bell notification icon so you can be notified whenever we go live here on the Free Agents Podcast. Should we move on?
Let's do some pick a side, shall we?
Pick a side.
Sexy me.
All right.
T-shirt with my panties on.
T-shirt with my panties on.
Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for right there. Pick a side, y'all. Look, this is a game that we came up with. And pick a side is about us owning our shit, man. If we're gonna be truly free, we have to own everything. We have to own our thoughts. We have to own our opinions. And so what we're gonna do is we're each gonna bring forth a subject. It's gonna have two sides to choose from because listen, as men, we have to pick a side every day when we put our pants on. And or if
left or right,
De La Hoya, and you put on your lingerie, you got to pick a side.
And you don't have to be a millionaire to wear it.
Yes,
I was gonna say no. So
we put our pants on. What's that mean?
No. Left or right? You gotta put your left leg in and your right leg in first.
Is that pick a side or is that
Robbie?
Okay.
Think about it, man. Think about it. We're trying to remain.
Look. Here's the thing: if you shimmy sham decides to go through the left hall, and it got to go that way, but you have the option of letting it go to the right hall.
Shimmy sham.
You shimmy sham.
If you shimmy sham,
So check it. So here's the rules of the game. Here's the rules of the game. So we're each gonna bring forth a topic. We pick a side. You have to pick a side. You do not have the option to. Well, you can't give an explanation. The only way we can give an explanation is if you, our people in the chat, ask us to do so. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this game started, man. I've also included a link in the chat. I'm fumbling over my words tonight. I don't know what it is. Blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking about Oscar De La Hoya and lingerie.
Also, let's stick with this order too. This is good. Mix it up.
If you click that link, you can be brought back. That was weird for me to say that I'm thinking
I'm fumbling my words because I'm thinking about Oscar De La Hoya.
I was just gonna say it.
That was weird. That came out awkwardly. But I don't mind.
Yeah, that's what he said, nigga.
Oh
Um,
my God.
if you
My
use-
bad, dog. It came out awkwardly.
It came out awkwardly.
He let
It came out awkwardly. Yes, he did.
I don't know
Better
what I'm
than
saying right now.
coming in awkwardly. It's better come in awkwardly or come out awkwardly.
Well, it depends if you're trying to get his shit out.
Is it better to come in or come out awkwardly? That's a
what I'm
big
asking.
aside right there. I'm gonna
That's
say
the
that's mine.
side.
So,
That's yours?
mine.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well, we got
Am I first?
we got a visitor.
Oh, there she is.
Do you want to play?
Do you want to play?
Do you want to play?
Hey, what up?
What up?
Hey.
All right. We only need 4 more people.
We only need 4 people. We're gonna get to 10. We're gonna get to 10. Anyway, you can use that link. It'll bring you backstage to the VIP section where Cherie was hanging out with us. And she's joining us now on Pick a Side. Sorry, you said we're gonna stick with this order?
Yeah, let's do this order. This is
All right.
This is good.
DJ Elbow Greasy, you up first, brother.
All right.
Actually, I want to do that.
You get a chance to have drinks and dinner with a black couple. Who you choosing? Jay-Z and Beyonce or Barack and Michelle? You get to double date with them. Who you choosing?
Barack and Michelle.
Yeah, I think Barack and Michelle.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna go. I had to look up and I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm looking at the order. Oh shit! I'm next. Yeah, I'm gonna go Barack and Michelle.
Yeah, me too, Burrell.
Erica says the Obamas. BJ says the Carters. I am going to go with Jay-Z and Barack.
Wait, huh?
Excuse me?
J-Cell.
Jay-Z and Barack say?
I'm going to go Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Really? Even though what her daddy?
I mean, I know. I mean, well, maybe she'll give me my money back. So, you know. Be like, yo, you know, your daddy screwed me. So, you know.
Was it weird?
Man, be careful with your words, dog.
Yes, you're right. Your daddy got me for a lot of money. So
got me from behind.
Cool. We got some Obamas, we got some Carters. It seems like cool. All right, my turn.
Yeah,
I gotta answer that, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
All right, here we go. I've been thinking about this one all week.
I've been thinking.
Would you rather, and this is for everything. Would you rather lose everything at the same pace, or would you rather gain everything at the same pace?
Nigga, you did that last week.
I didn't, did I?
No.
So like, would you rather gain it, be famous for a day?
You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad because I'm a deep ass nigga.
So lose everything at the same pace or gain everything at the same pace.
Yes, that mean like, everything in life: hair, wisdom, money, weight.
Yeah. What's up, Reese?
Whatever. Reese.
I think I would say I'm gonna go with lose everything at a slow pace.
I don't think that was a.
We didn't say slow, bro.
Oh,
just said pace. That's it.
Constant rate. Both ways.
Oh, constant rate. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with constant rate. Yeah.
No, lose a game. Just lose a game.
Oh,
you might want to say the whole thing all over again.
Yeah, say that all over.
Would you rather lose everything in your life at the same rate or gain everything in your life at the same rate?
Lose.
BJ says gain.
I'm gonna say gain.
I'll say gain as well.
I'm gonna say gain.
I'm going to say gain.
Yeah, I'll say gain.
I'm gonna say gain as well.
Only loser in the group.
You got everything. That's why.
The biggest loser.
You got everything to lose.
He say my gains are pretty consistent.
You know what I'm saying?
I might
you
have
never
not
lost.
been listening, but did you explain that we can't explain shit unless
Yeah.
we're asked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless we're asked in the chat, we will not be able to explain our answers.
Okay.
And with that said, Brother Getwood, you are up next.
And we're 3 away, guys. Just 3 away from our
Right.
record.
So you have the option to own a sex shop or a smoke shop. Which one?
I'm gonna go with smoke shop.
Sex shop.
Sex shop.
I'm going to go with sex.
I'm gonna go with drugs.
We're gonna go with a sex shop.
I'm gonna go with drugs.
Interesting.
I mean, you said smoke, but clearly drugs is what you meant.
Could be hookah, could be
They said sex shop, and Erica says,
Of course, my wife would be the
Smoke.
opposite. I mean, that way we have both sex and smoke. SNS is what we would call it. SNS by SNS. SNS by SNS.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
What's the SNS?
Hey,
Robbie
All
told
right,
us.
Robbie.
SNS by Smith and Smith. Sex and Smoke by Smith and Smith.
That's too much, bro.
This is
It's too much.
all right. I'm gonna go with wet or tight.
We clearly see what mood you're in, bro.
Yeah, I got this purple shit. I'm feeling sexy. I just did a workout, nigga. Drinking. Hell yeah.
That's a weird one.
Man,
Yeah, I'll go with wet.
I'm gonna go with wet.
I'm also going to go with wet.
is it? Wait. Is it? Do you like to work to get it wet, or you like to work
It's just
to loosen it up?
wherever your
What do
brain
we-
is.
Dog,
No, it's just
Every
wet or
week.
tight.
every week, this nigga, man. Every week. Every week.
Okay.
Erica says wet like Billy Ocean.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Come on, Smith's getting it popping tonight.
Man, that's in the S.
Yeah, that's
You
that
gotta-
sex smoke shop right
Yeah,
there.
that's-
boy.
S in S. Oh,
I'm gonna take you
Lord.
an S pill.
Boy, go smoke that ocean. There go
Yeah.
smoke that ocean.
Bumps
By
in
the
the
way,
bump,
Leevert,
bumps in the
you're
bump.
solid.
Look,
You're
girls
solid,
with the bumps
Leevert.
in the bump.
He
Wet, man, wet.
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 I think we got a clean sweep, man. We go wet.
No, nobody want no tights.
Then we got a tidal wave up in here. I'm sorry. It's going to go. It's about to get better.
That's right. Tidal wave 400. All right.
All right. Nice pun. I am going to say upstairs or downstairs.
Like
Nope. Robbie, you're thinking too much there, buddy.
I'm going
downstairs.
Upstairs or downstairs?
upstairs.
I'm
sorry,
also
what
Upstairs.
did we say?
I'm also going upstairs.
I would like to get to know if I could be.
what the fuck is happening?
I want to be down.
Hey.
Ooh.
The fuck is happening?
As Bernie Mac said, him downstairs.
Yeah, we're going down.
I think I'm gonna go downstairs as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going upstairs.
What?
That's right. We got some Sapios in this building.
Come on. What are you talking about? I was talking about where I like to put my master bedroom.
Thank you. Like,
that.
see, that's what we talking about.
Man. Y'all
All
on that
right.
Libra shit.
Every week.
Reese.
Mine is pastels or metallics.
That's a good one.
Right.
She always be coming with.
I wish you would have went with the mats. I'm gonna go with.
I should have said pastels or neons.
Yeah, that would be a good one too. I'm gonna go with my car is so metallic. I'm talking about my sim racing car.
Pastels all day.
Metallics.
Yeah, I go metallics.
I'm going pastels.
I'm going metallic, definitely.
Metallics.
I'm looking at your wall. I'm thinking.
Nice. Oh,
Good one. Look, this might be
BJ
the
says
fastest round
pastels.
ever. This might be the fastest round.
That's right.
Come on,
Until it got
right.
to me.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
All right. Let me pull mine up in my little secret compartment.
You got a video again?
Got a video. Here we go.
Look, are you guys single or got boyfriends?
Single. Single is a Pringle. I have a boyfriend.
You got a boyfriend? Okay, so are you guys all friends with each other?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so do you guys know her boyfriend?
Yes.
All right, so can we test his loyalty? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so can I have these two girls call your boyfriend on one of their phones and see if they'll be down on Netflix and chill with your boyfriend behind your back? Is that okay?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Give him a jingle.
All right, you got the number, right?
Yeah, let me find it.
But are you nervous, though?
No, I trust them. I'm with Ashley. We're just we're trying to leave, but we don't have a ride.
Y'all can't call an Uber?
No, can you come get us and we can maybe hang out or something? We kind of want to see you.
Alright, yeah, I can do that.
But Gina can't find out. Is that fine?
Yeah, just don't tell her.
Can we come to your house though and hang out?
Yeah,
Watch a movie, get food or
just don't tell her.
something?
Just make sure you don't tell her.
He said yes. Take the phone. She said yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Take the phone.
Out the best friend.
So are you?
What was it? It was an A or B choice on the thing.
Yeah.
Are you asking us what she's about to do or what she should do?
What should she do?
So
What
A
should she do?
A was cuss out the boyfriend. B was cuss out the friends.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm starting to sweat. That made me uncomfortable.
They called you right before.
All right, it's on you, DJ. Elbow, A or B. Pick a side. Curse out the boyfriend or the girlfriend.
Jackie says both.
Not pick a side.
What are you thinking, DJ Elbow?
What is it? Oh, I don't think it's mic on.
Oh, my mic wasn't on. Sorry.
Mike didn't sound nice.
So you said something hella deep.
Check one.
Yeah, right. My mic don't sound nice. Yeah, I said that she should. No, I was like, yeah, she should and will cuss out her girls.
Nah, she should cuss out the boyfriend.
She should cut out the boyfriend for sure.
Cuss out the boyfriend for sure.
Oh, that boy got to go.
Yeah, A, the boyfriend.
All right, I guess I'm gonna choose A too, but let's find out. See
I
what
bet
happens.
she cussed out the friends though.
Let's see.
I thought we were best friends since what, 6th grade?
You mad at them?
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed. You should be mad at your man.
That's your man.
I mean, you guys called him though, you're literally my best friends. Crash crew, what the fuck?
It's for a video though. It's for a loyalty check. Why are you mad at them?
It's a two-way street. I don't know.
But I told them to call him. Why are you mad at them?
It's a two-way street. I don't know.
But I told them to call him.
Is it just me or is it?
Wait, hold up.
I'm so confused.
Are you
I had
serious?
to put it together. It was two parts.
What did they do though?
They called my boyfriend.
I ain't hearing that.
If he's doing this with us, what about any other girl? I mean, you're right, but I just don't know why my best friends would even think to call him.
Well, I told them to call them though.
I'm not hearing
But why?
anything. Are y'all seeing the
Yeah,
video?
we could call him.
No.
But I didn't know you were
I
gonna
don't
ask
think
the
the video's
fucking
playing.
hang out and say, make sure Gina.
All right.
I could hear it.
It's choppy, but they
I
all
couldn't
dumb.
keep watching
Sorry.
that goofy shit.
Yeah,
It
just
made no sense.
Just tell
At
me.
the end of the day, So what ends up happening? She gets mad at her friends and she walks away and leaves
Which
her
is
friends.
That's dumb. Yeah,
That's so stupid.
they weren't gonna do that ahead of time.
Right. So I was like,
She was just hurt. She was just hurt.
Yeah, she was.
Hey man, white people going white. So
Lisa, you said cut your friends out.
Who falls for that though? Like, who falls for that?
Right.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
You're a rookie.
and like
You know
fucking
what's
best
up.
friends.
I mean,
Yeah,
my thing is, you
I'll
should
go
have stuck
pick
with
y'all
your
up.
first. You should have stuck with your first answer, which is,
Uber.
can call it Uber.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no. Yeah, that's dumb.
But I mean, real talk. If it's okay, we're not explaining.
Yeah, no.
All right,
Who up?
we got to make it through. We got to make it through. We already at the 2-hour mark.
All right.
Y'all want to go another round?
Elbow greasy. Last round.
Gotta
Last
bounce
round.
out, so
Fire round.
I'll
Fire
fucking
round.
grab it on the
Bye,
chat.
Reese.
All right, bye, Reese.
Bye, Reese. All right, fire round. Sheer or lace? Sheer or lace?
Lace.
Lace.
Sheer.
I'm gonna go sheer.
Oh, I'm not in the right order. Okay, I'm gonna go with lace. I wasn't even paying attention. Who all said sheer or lace?
Actually, I think I like sheer. Sheer. We're gonna go sheer.
It just sounds good, but
No. Now that I think about it, sheer. Yeah, sheer.
Out about it.
I thought lace felt good on the skin though. So.
It does, but sheer is sheer. Sheer feels well. It's thin enough to be sheer.
Bro, you talked
It's thin enough
about
to be
ball
sheer.
shaving for like a good 12 minutes with some lace. I mean, like
Here's the thing: if it's thin enough to be, I'm explaining. I shouldn't.
You are
no, you shouldn't explain it. No. All right, it's on you. It's on you now.
Damn it! It's on.
Oh, shit, lace.
Okay. All right. Choose one. Emergency exit from emergency exit from a plane. Emergency exit from a plane, or emergency exit from the Titanic.
Oh God.
Is
like a boat?
Okay.
I mean, where's the plane?
What movies are playing in?
grounded?
Yeah, and for that reason, I'm gonna say plane.
We take away emergency exit like Denzel flight, cocaine flying,
Okay, here we go. Let's so emergency
flight or Titanic, nigga.
listen, just the fact that you have to have an emergency exit. Hey, is mid-flight or mid-Titanic trip, like in fucking iceberg land.
Plane.
Titanic trip.
Yeah, I'll take the plane.
Wait, mid-flight? Y'all serious?
wait. Which one do we want?
Yes.
Titanic.
Which one would you take?
Titanic.
I'm gonna take my chances with the Titanic. That old woman survived.
Yeah, Titanic.
I'm gonna take the Titanic too.
I mean, we mid-flight.
We flying.
What kind of emergency exit you about to take?
I got a parachute. Y'all don't even know it.
Nah, it's the shit in the
The
movie
seats
Flight
don't
with
got
Denzel. Remember when Denzel went upside down? You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what he said.
No, that's not what he said.
Emergency exit. He ain't say
Mid-flight.
emergency
He said
landing.
mid-flight.
Said
Okay.
mid-flight.
Ooh,
Said
landing.
emergency from the sign. It's gonna be emergency exit mid-flight. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
all right. Check it out. Here we go. So, own a strip club or own a gym?
Oh, on a gym.
Robbie, stop.
Robbie's like, I'm confused. I just started working out. But I love strippers so much. So much lace.
All the lace and sheer. I'm gonna say
Sheer
strip
lace.
club, man. I'm gonna say strip
Hey,
club.
my goal in life is to help people through school.
Wow.
So I'm gonna say gym.
Wow. Yeah, Jim.
Jim.
Yeah, definitely gym.
Oh man.
Robbie by yourself.
Okay.
You and Robbie want niggas shooting this stuff up. I don't need a nigga robbing me, bro.
Reese
Okay.
also says Jim.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of breakup songs, right? Are you going with Love TKO or Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye?
Ooh.
TKO.
TKO.
Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
Where's you a lover dude? TKO.
TKO.
Yeah, another Love TKO. Yeah.
Looks like another love TKO.
Yeah, but that intro.
Yo, man, you tell your age every show.
I miss you.
Erica says, say goodbye. BJ said, think I gotta let it go. Jackie says, kiss and say goodbye.
She know. She know.
All right, Robbie.
So
Gap appreciate.
here's the thing, right? I am trying to decide which direction I want this to go in.
Okay.
Take it to the dark side.
Okay. Okay.
I'm afraid now. I really am afraid.
Right.
Huh?
He said, huh?
What did you say?
Reese also said kiss and say goodbye.
Yeah,
I said I'm afraid of what you're about to say, bruh.
Ugh.
Get it out.
I don't think I'm drunk enough for this. Well,
Next week is
Go to the light, Caroline. Go to the light.
I'm gonna say good H or good V.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Well,
Whatever your interpretation.
Oh,
is.
I got you. I got you.
I'm not
I got you.
computing. Hold on.
No, it hit me. Now I
V.
understand. This is hard, but you know what? I know
H
the answer
or
to this
V?
question.
That is what she said. It is hard.
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
I know the answer to this question because never mind. I'm gonna go with
Oh, my nigga, your wife in here too. Woo! Shit.
no, it's fine. She knows. Matter of
I'm about to
fact,
cut my
how about
camera
this?
off.
How about this? Erica, answer the question.
Uh-oh.
What's the question?
H or V?
Hey, nigga, talk that shit. Hey, hell yeah.
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
He's gonna Google it. No, don't Google it. You about to get some of the most random.
Wait, DJ Mr. Wilson was like, "What are y'all talking about?"
Facts,
we're
Mr.
talking
Wilson.
about heaven
H.
or
Vegas.
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 I don't know what you're talking about, man.
All right, which one?
I'm gonna go with
The V.
the V.
So am I using my hands to make an H, or am I using my hands to make a V? What the fuck are you talking about?
Whatever you envision your hands to be, sir.
It's whatever you want the H and V to be. Put it
That's
that way.
right.
But you can use your hands in a match.
It could be heaven or veil.
It could be hot dogs and Vienna sausages. You know,
That's right. It could be hippies or
All right, my last name starts with H, so I'm going with H. Corporation
okay.
H.
I'm gonna go with H.
Whew. I'm gonna go with the H too.
My last name starts with H as well.
There we go. Why is Robbie crying?
Hey Robbie, what are you going with there?
He's too
H-Town?
far away.
H.
Is that H?
Oh.
I'm the only V in the building.
Going with the H.
I think it look like I got a U.
Yeah.
What
I
is
wasn't
this?
I wasn't gonna go with V.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Unless Ricky said
Kate
hot
will
dogs
say-
and Vienna sausages.
So
Definitely
Too
have
much
to
sodium.
enjoy hot dogs.
Too much sodium.
gotta eat some pineapples.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I got one more.
Wait, I got a question for
that's
Robbie.
right.
Robbie, why are you so far away, sir?
My camera is.
Far away
You ain't got to worry
Hey,
about
listen.
this next week. We gonna be all in the building.
You see that response?
Oh wow.
Okay. Awkward silence.
Talk that shit, both of y'all.
I know.
I love it.
There's gonna be some SNS tonight.
They got
Hey.
two kids. Two count 'em, two kids.
Oh, that's funny. Irony. BJ said V. That's a good one. It took me a while.
Yo, by the way, real quick, I want to give him his flowers. That's my cousin, DJ Mr. Wilson. He's the one that taught me how to DJ. So that is my big brother. That's the reason I am. That's the reason I know how to DJ. That's not necessarily the reason I'm a dope DJ, but it's definitely helped. But that's my guy right there.
That's what's up.
What up?
Appreciate it. All right, I got one more in the bag. So I'm gonna show the video first, then I'll ask the question. Here we go.
Video. It's got a video.
It's a bad bitch party, you cannot get in. I can take your man, pass him to my friends. I can shake your hand. No, I'm not your friend. I don't fuck with bitches. I just want some bands, bitch.
Did I catch that?
Yeah.
What the fuck did I just look at?
Yeah.
I didn't see it very well, but
That's not the, is that the same person?
It is the same person.
Same person.
And they both
Now,
do?
yeah, I'll show it real quick again. I won't play the whole thing, but you'll see both sides.
It's a bad bitch party, you cannot get in. I can take your man, pass him to my friends.
Same person.
Same person.
So my question is, I know we all married,
We are
but
not
if you
all
were
married.
single, I know all of us are not married, but
Praise white Jesus.
if you were single, you dating or nah? No, not dating.
What's your question, bro? This is
a
definite no. Come on.
Hey, you ain't never had no gum, nigga?
Hey, I picked H, bro. I don't mind a gum or two. What I'm saying is, what's your question? What's your question?
fuck
Okay,
is
so my
a
question
gum?
is, my question is,
What is a gum?
When
no
you
teeth?
No.
take your fucking stitchers out, my nigga, and you gnawing on that shit with no teeth.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my,
DJ,
look, Sheree. Look at Sheree's face. Oh my god. Okay. What's your question, bro?
I'm sorry.
all right, here we go. White makeup does wonders. All right. My question is, are you smashing or not?
The first video, was she holding her teeth?
The first video was the real person. The second video was what you see in the club.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Cherie.
The dude version.
the dude version, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm straight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself on the internet.
Hey, this is a recorded show. Just so you know.
Can we see the video one more time?
No. By the way, DJ Mr. Wilson said the first video is sexier to him.
Yeah. Hey, man.
One more time, just real
One more
quick.
time.
It's a bad bitch party, you cannot get in. I can take your man, pass him to my friends.
The faces.
I have so many questions.
You know what this brings back? Are you a Gap appreciator?
Oh man.
All right, what's your answer, Robbie?
I don't know, man. Like, what? Which one?
You gotta pick a side.
Motherfuckers, do I meet first?
That's the beautiful irony in it.
Hey, right. I'm gonna just say no to be safe. But
Don't be safe, bro. Be yourself.
Be
Yeah,
yourself.
be free, man.
I'm gonna say no. I can't unsee that. Like,
I don't, for some reason, I just don't believe it.
That's wild.
I know.
That's
I don't
go
believe it either.
Oh, Jesus.
Derek?
Oh, I'm gonna go with no.
Oh.
Anyway.
I mean, but hey,
Elbow
make us
Greasy,
make us
question
know
for
one.
you. What was your question? Gap appreciator or gap creator? Is that what it was? What was it?
Yeah, gap appreciator or gap maker.
Gap
Gap
maker.
maker. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Are we doing that?
No,
No, not at all.
Catch that
Okay,
episode.
I
that
have
was
an
a
answer.
long discussion.
Okay, all right, cool.
Whole another hour.
All right. Well, appreciate you, Sharif, for hanging out with us.
Bye, guys.
Please hang out. I mean,
Yeah.
stay in the back. All right. Woo.
What was I doing?
Oh,
I'm
we got the 6 degrees separate.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to
Degrees
get,
podcast.
I'm clicking on the wrong stuff here.
All right. Real quick before we do disband, I do want to shout out. Oh, where's it at? Boom. So tonight I'm wearing University Prisoner. It's a good friend of mine. His name is Elijah Cisse. He stepped out on his own. He decided that like college wasn't for him. He felt like he was in prison in college, and so he decided to start a clothing line called University Prisoner. And so he's doing that. I'm representing the shirt tonight. And he's going to be coming out with some other stuff. He's actually learning how to not learning, but he knows how to sew now. So he's starting to come out with some other looks, and he's hoping to put the fashion show together soon. So I just wanted to give him a shout out and say, keep doing your thing, because that's where freedom is, right? It's like, people told him that he needed to go to college and that he needed to do this and do that. And he was like, no, that's not who I am. I need to be me. So, appreciate it.
That's good stuff.
All right.
Also, before we go, I just want to remind people to follow, like, subscribe. Click on that button, that bell notification icon anytime we go live. Also, a reminder. Oh, we didn't have a did Miss Fanny give us a sweet shop flyer? We didn't.
Oh, we don't. And I can't. Oh, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah. But yes, once again, we want to remind you, we're going to be doing episode 19 live from Brother Toland's crib. You know what I'm saying? Friday, June 18th, 9 p.m. Central. So it's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. If you're in the Houston area and want to attend, reach out to us via IG and slide in our DMs, and we'll give you all the information so that you can be a part of that audience. It's gonna be dope.
And if I may add, Elbow Greasy, bring your laptop, because we'll be doing a set right after that.
Yes, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up, all the way up, and it's gonna get stuck.
I'm trying.
No.
Okay, I can't. I'm trying to screen grab it, the one that has all the right information, but I can't do it. But anyway, Miss Fanny Shoe Shop, if you're going to be in Houston on June the 18th, is doing a special pop-up from hold on, I'm trying to read this information. From 6 to 8 p.m. is going to be located at 613.5 West 19th Street, Houston, Texas, 77008, with a special performance by the one and the only Bel-Ami. So that will actually happen before our show. So it's going to be a pretty full night that night. So you can stop by and get some cake, and then come and party with us and bring the live event.
Bring your cakes to the live event.
Yeah, please bring me if you do get some cake and you want to go to the live event. I'll let you in for free if you give me a lemon pound cake. I know my wife already makes it.
Bring your cakes.
And the live event is free, by the way. I'm not trying to press nobody.
But it's free to enter with them
cakes.
With cakes. Yeah.
Robbie, clearly, bro. We'll get some attention soon.
And then Bel-Ami, do you want to push? I mean, it's a really fun filled weekend.
Push the show on Saturday, man.
Next week is gonna be dope. Back in Houston for the first time. I've had a show in Houston in 5 years. It's gonna be dope. Bringing my band with me. Have my brother Rickey Getwood Jr. on drums behind me, keeping time, and just killing, man. It's gonna be a great show. Make sure you come. It's the Missouri City Juneteenth Juneteenth Celebration Festival at Hunters Glen Park. It's gonna be dope. Concert starts at 7 p.m. Make sure you're there. It's gonna be nice and cool. I talked to my man God and his son Jesus. They said they're gonna keep the sun down a little bit, so you know what I'm saying. It'll be nice and cool by the time we get out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be dope. First time I'm performing music from my album since it's released. So
Nice.
Can I just add that the Juneteenth celebration festival is down the street from my crib.
So after party at your house?
So if you stay. Well, I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, that's a possibility. But I'm just saying, if you're drinking drug too much over here with them cakes, then hey.
Especially those who are bringing cake. Especially those who are bringing cake to the live taping.
That's right.
Brother Tolan invites you back to the house for a second night. It's just gonna be a whole
I have an idea for a segment for next week for Brother Tolan.
Oh God. Let's talk about it offline.
Yeah. And DJ Elbow Greasy will be in the building too, by the way. He's flying in. This is gonna be exciting, y'all. All of us in one space.
We're just gonna miss DJ Mr. Wilson, man. He's coming in town. His birthday is June 27th. If you know anything about Houston, man, June 27th is a momentous day, and his birthday is on June 27th, but he doesn't get here until the 22nd. So we are just gonna miss him, but we will also be. I'm sure he will be coming to the crib at least once to get a set in. So
just come early. Just come early, man.
Hey, man,
a couple days early.
Hey, your lips to God's ears. He in here. He heard you. So
well, Brother Getwood, you want to close us out?
Yeah, we got something real quick for you guys. Man, it was an amazing show as always. Tons of laughs, tons of information, and I want to leave you guys with this, kind of what we started off in the beginning. Is be intentional with your words, man. Be careful with what you're saying and how you're saying it. Make sure that the things that you say line up with like who you are as a person, what you want in your life. Because every time you speak, you are literally asking God to give you for whatever you're saying, whether it's conscious or unconscious, you're asking for it. So you might as well act intentionally. And last but not least, surround yourself with people who love you, who have your back, who have the best intentions for you. As you can see, everybody here, we all have different points of views. We laugh, we joke, we cry. We cry a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we all have each other's back, and that's what you need in this life, man. This is a representation of what life should be. Everybody has an opinion, everybody has a thought, everybody's entitled to their thoughts, but nobody's bashing you, and you can just be yourself. So remember, man, stay happy, stay positive, and love on everybody.
Nice. Well, y'all, that will do it for another episode of the Free Agents Podcast. We really appreciate y'all. Oh, one more thing, in case you just haven't figured it out. Next week, we will not be here on Tuesday because we're doing the live show on Friday. So we will see all of you all on Friday. It is going to be an interesting show, that I can say.
Yeah, I know that.
All right. So, you got music today, Beth?
Great word choice, bro. It's gonna be interesting. No, I don't. I don't. I was not prepared for all of that today.
All right, so Ricky, you want to go ahead and appreciate y'all. See y'all next week.
This is ignorant.
Yeah.